What's up, guys? It's GARDNSOUND here with a new video for you and the first episode of Gardener's Garage. I'd just like to point out a few things. One, no, this is not a permanent hair solution. This is just because I need to lean over my engine bay and I don't want to set my hair on fire or get it caught in the pulleys or some bullshit. So hey, this is also a disclaimer. Don't take my advice about cars because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of scared of doing car work. And for some reason, having a camera around makes me feel better. There you go. Disclaimer's done. Also, I've had a lot of caffeine today. And I got into an argument with somebody on Discord earlier, so I'm feeling kind of salty. I'm apparently also a Nazi sympathizer and an alt-right racist. So there we go. GARDNSOUND is now officially racist. Put it up on the screen. Big piece of shit right here. Okay, so here's the problem with my car. My battery terminal on the negative lead is becoming unreliable, and it's loose because the metal has gotten more malleable and stretched out over the years. And now sometimes when I go to start my car, it doesn't start because the negative lead isn't making good contact with the terminal or the post or whatever you want to call it. So today, what I'm going to be doing is removing this lead and putting on a brand spanking new one. Boy, my car's going to run good as shit. If you're going to be trying this kind of thing, here's what the internet has told me you're going to need. Because I don't know what I'm doing. You're going to need a hacksaw to get the old one off. You're going to need some pliers to pull it off once you hacksaw it. You're going to need gloves so you don't shock your dumbass to death. And possibly some ratchets. I don't know if I'm going to need them. I'm going to put it here just for what's the word? Posterity. You're also going to need some baking soda and some water to clean off the corrosion if there is any. I don't know if we'll find any. Let's find out. Alright, step one is get your fucking gloves on. Oh, Gardner. Oh, I'm wearing black gloves. That's cultural appropriation. So the first thing you're going to do is take off your negative lead. Ta-da! So here's the problem. This terminal is teeny tiny. Ah, shit. We're already off to a good start. I had put solder just wrapped around loosely, but that's dumb. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now what we're gonna do is hacksaw this motherfucking terminal. Kids, hacksawing a terminal is not safe, okay? Make sure that if you're gonna do this, you ask an adult first. Be sure to ask an adult for hacksawing inside the engine bay. It's very stupid to do this. I repeat, don't fucking do this. Don't use a hacksaw on top of a battery. Don't hacksaw on top of a battery. And also don't hold the thing that you're hacksawing really close to your hands. That's a very bad idea. You want to make sure just absolutely whatever you do, don't put the hacksaw right next to your thumb. Hacksaws are very sharp. You might end up cutting off your thumb. Also make sure that your gloves don't have holes in them, because if they do, then you're really gonna cut your thumb. Again, you want to make sure you disconnect the battery from the fucking terminals before you. I can't stress enough how important safety is here, guys. So just make sure you're being safe, okay? Just make sure you're being safe. Wear protection. Know the risks. Car HIV is real. All right. So far, hacksawing off this thing is not going very well. I feel it's probably my fault somehow. I don't really know how, but I'll find out in the comments section for sure. Especially you, Boosted Autos. I know you're watching this. Man, that thing's really fucking on there. What the fuck, Nissan?
Oh, Gardner, why don't you just go ahead and blame your shortcomings on other people? Oh, you're such a pussy.
What a bigot. What a fucking racist bigot. I am just a huge bigot. Okay, new plan. This time we are going to be a little bit more safe here. Ah, motherfucker. Boom. Alright, here's the new one. Nice and shiny. All negative and such. Perfect. I'm gonna tighten this shit down. Guys, make sure you're wearing gloves when you're messing with batteries. And also make sure never to hacksaw on top of your battery. Alright, that's as tight as that seems to want to go. So the first thing we're gonna do is put our gloves back on, because safety first. Oh, shit fits so well, it gives me an erection. I have an erection right now. Boom! Final step, let's make sure it turns on. I don't feel like we've talked in a while. Like, I miss the aspect of my videos where I talk to you all about what's going on in my life. Like, the video log, the diary, the vlog aspect of YouTube is something that I started doing. Right? I fell in love with that. Like, that was the first thing about YouTube that I was like, oh, this is unique. And you all as an audience, I think, kind of deserve a little bit more of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this second segment. So I think what I'm going to do is just have Monday's video, always. And then once I finish another video that week, whether it's Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, then I publish it. So if you haven't done so already, I hate to ask you to do this, make sure you've got that notification bell turned on, because there's not really going to be a set second time for my videos. I'm also thinking about playing around with Twitch a little bit, like doing some production streams about finishing up Whitey and other projects that I'm working on. If you'd be interested in that, again, let me know in the comments down below. Send me a comment down below. Let me know what you're interested in. I'm not opening this up to a second how to make every week. I'm not opening this up to a second music video kind of tutorial thing per week. I really want this other segment to be something for people who are missing out on the vlog aspect. Look, Lila, you're a star. Everybody wants to see you. Everybody thinks you're so pretty. Everybody thinks you're so pretty. How you doing, baby? You doing good? Can I give you some squishes? Oh, that's a good bird. That's a good bird. Oh, what a good bird. How you doing today? Oh, you're kind of dusty. You need a bath. Where you get a bath from, huh? You need to get a bath, baby girl. Yeah. Huh? I haven't given you one of these in a couple of days. Oh, there you go. Thanks for letting me pet you. Hey girl, you need a bath. So I've had Lila for about, how long has it been now? 8 months? 9 months? As you can see, she's pretty comfortable with me touching her and hanging around and giving her treats. Like, it's such a different like dynamic than it was when I originally got her. Like now she like will lean in and let me give her beak rubs, and she makes kissing noises when I give her scratches, and I don't know. But it's been pretty recent, and I think it's pretty normal with parrots to take about 8 or 9 months to kind of like, I don't want to say break them in, that sounds so bad. It sounds awful. Adjust. There we go. I'd say it takes 8 or 9 months for a bird, maybe any bird, especially Amazons. They tend to be a little bit more particular. Yes, you are a particular girl. Yes, you are. You're not easy to get. So, there's that. It'd probably be pretty fair for you guys to like be wondering like what I'm working on lately. And that, I mean, that is fair. So lately here I've been working on some projects that are not related to Garden Sound. For those of you who don't know what Whitey McWhiterson is, it's a hip hop mixtape that I'm working on. So that's still ongoing. And like I said, I'm gonna start streaming a bit on Twitch, just so people can like see what the production process looks like. I'm working on 2 other projects. I'm working on another Garden Sound release. This one's gonna be an album. And it'll be my first album since 2016, because I just wanted to take a break on Garden Sound for a while after the whole 365 thing. I mean, that was a lot of work. That I'm not going to say I'm burned out. I'm just going to say that, like, I wanted to let the batteries recharge before I put something out, before people accuse me of making the same thing over and over again. Lila is engrossed in consuming her Nutriberry. So my 4K camera's not working. If you haven't noticed, the last of my videos have been uploaded in HD. The last, I guess, like 2 months worth of videos have all been HD. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what happened to that? I mean, there's a video there. There's just a lot of behind the scenes that doesn't happen when you release one video a week. There's a lot of conversational stuff that I omit from videos because it's not serious enough, or it's not,
You know, it doesn't fit the theme of the video. And in general, I feel like my YouTube videos for the past couple of months have been good, but I just don't feel like they've been. I just don't feel like I injected a lot of my personality into them, or not as much as I want to. So I'm really looking forward to releasing more content. But it's going to be kind of like this, where I'm like telling you guys more about like challenges of running a music life on the daily, and less about the technical aspect, which I focused heavily on. So you know what I'm saying? There was that season 2's done. Here's season 3, where I was like, okay, 1 video a week from here on out. You know, until I can get out of the restaurant, just because that was my goal, and well, I'm done with that. You know, I got out of the restaurant. I'm only, and so like now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good title for this video. Now what? I mean, the studio's different. I've installed backlighting behind all of my treatments, so it looks better on camera. I look different. Like, I've gained some weight. You know, my face has more lines on it now. I mean, I'm almost 30 now. Like, things are different. Lila's different. Our relationship is different. I know what I'm doing more now too, and I know what to look out for. I think that's the sign of doing things correctly, is when instead of focusing on what you want from something, you definitely know what you don't want from something. I definitely know what I don't want from a project. I definitely know what I don't want in the video. This thing's probably really noisy. Sorry about that. I just like this shot. I just wanted this shot. I wanted this shot to happen. So, this summer's going to be fun. Oh my God. I'm going to Gear Fest in Indianapolis, or actually Fort Wayne, which is outside of Indy. So if you live in the Midwest, hit me up. I'll be in Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, and Minneapolis, St. Paul coming up this summer. Reach out to me if you live in those cities. Let's meet up. I just had a couple shows last week. I opened up for Mr. Bill and Frequent, which was awesome. For those of you who don't know, I edit his tutorials now. I don't think I ever mentioned that in a video. Hopefully we'll be to 10K pretty soon. That's my next goal. My first goal this year was to get out of the restaurant. My second goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers. There's a lot of things that have just been left undone. There's a prayer in Christian tradition called the Lord's Prayer. And there's a part where you ask for forgiveness for things that you've done and for things you've left undone. And so I need to ask you guys some forgiveness for things that I've left undone. There's a number of projects that I said I was going to start and finish that didn't get finished. One of them was a collaboration with Simon the Magpie. I'm still waiting to hear back from him. And another is a cajon that I was building that is in pieces right now. I didn't build it correctly. And I also want to build a pair of speakers. The car situation is an example of things I've left undone. That's what happens when you let things sit and you know there's a problem, you need to fix something. I have a lot of work to do on my car this week as a result of being so tied up with my goals. And I got so deep into getting out of the restaurant that I left a lot of things undone. And that's what I want to do with these second videos that I put out a week now. I want to finish that. I don't like to just leave things undone. But there's other things like the you know, mixing and mono video. I have an entire hold on. These are all parts for the cajon right here. I mean, I want to finish this up. I've got pieces of lumber over there ready to go for building speakers. I've got components on order. I've got literally boxes of shit that I want to review. I want to do a video on that instrument. It's called a Chapman stick. I haven't done a video on it yet. I've got an entire video I want to do on old lenses. Like, these are just old, broken, cracked lenses. I mean, I want to do a video on these things. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do that I just haven't had time to do for one reason or another. My point is this. I've got a lot of things that I want to do this year. And I'm hoping that you're down to see most of them. I'm also hoping that you've got some friends that are down to see them. This video's call to action is really a number of things. It's a thanks for being around. It's a celebration of hitting a milestone of no longer having to work at the restaurant. It's anticipation for things to come. It's a lot of things. And for those of you who have been around for a long time, you know that every once in a while when I put out one of these videos, I always come back supercharged, ready to work on stuff. And that's how I feel right now. It's another season of growth I'm feeling.
yeah, shout out to all you guys for putting up with me for the last 18 or so months. We got more to come. Leave me a comment down below if you haven't said anything in a while. I'd like to reconnect with some of you. And if you haven't seen my latest 2 videos, I did one on the Behringer Model D that was pretty popular, and I did another one recently that was on I did another one recently on a trick that I learned while I was editing that video. If you've seen neither of those, go check them out. You know what I'm saying? Show the page some love, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button, tell your friends. But I don't think I can squeeze anything else into this video. Let me know if there's anything you want to see studio-wise, question and answer-wise. And we'll set one of those videos up for next week or something. But hit me up in the comments section down below. Love you guys. Take care.